saw you at the radio tower just now! Everyone was in the Pokemon, so I got into it too! Pokemon are super cute! You want a battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. And I'm from Jersey! Recently, Birdkeeper Toby did a video on why Whitney's Miltank is so strong. If you haven't seen it, make sure to go check it out and check out his channel. He's got some great videos as well. However, this kind of theory I always had on the back burner. And since it can be proven more than many of the other theories, I would like to talk about it, as short as it may be. So sign in and get ready to add to the conversation below as we discuss one of, if not the hardest trainers of Generation 2. So I want to summarize what Birdkeeper Toby said, but I need to say this one more time. If you haven't seen his video, go check it out. He's a great content creator and come back after you see it. Alrighty, if you're back or you just want to see this video without watching his first, let me begin by summarizing the video and discussing Whitney. Birdkeeper Toby's video put emphasis on why Whitney is one of the hardest gym leaders, and I completely agree, and also disagree with several well-backed reasons. Mainly the argument is that a normal type gym is hard to counter because there is no real resistances or real fighting type moves by that point in time in the game, with the exception of a few rock types and a traded Machop and a few other bug types. The video also alluded to the main reason being a new entry in the series is why most people wouldn't want those Gen 1 Pokemon and thus would have to grind up their Pokemon instead to meet those requirements. And again, I somewhat agree. It is also stated that there are alternatives like Pinsir and Heracross, which were incredibly hard to capture, and new players probably wouldn't know about those Pokemon at this point in the game anyway. So, if Birdkeeper Toby summarized it so well, then what could I potentially add to this discussion or theory? Because Birdkeeper Toby is missing something, and even if he didn't necessarily miss this, I want to just clarify and emphasize it. The main arguments to why Whitney is so tough is because of her Miltank, a very tanky Pokemon indeed. However, I would like to argue the points raised in this video are both valid for why Miltank is a nightmare and why Miltank is easily beaten. First, I would like to point out that Whitney's Miltank can heal itself 50% with Milk Drink. I don't think the enemy Pokemon's PP ever ran out, so whittling the Pokemon down was somewhat impossible. But the main reason that Miltank has gone down as a meme for being so infuriating is because of rollout. When I played through Generation 3 on my stream, I was able to use an Azumarill with rollout to defeat every gym leader and Elite 4 member. Every one of them. Rollout is deadly, but countering Miltank is easier than most people think. Firstly, in one of the earliest towns, you can trade for an Onix, which being a traded Pokemon, it grows faster. That Pokemon resists rock and normal moves, essentially tanking Whitney's Miltank. Yes, people on their first run of Generation 2 might not get this Pokemon or use it because of new game, new Pokemon instead. However, there is another Pokemon that can be acquired in the same town, Ghastly, a ghost type Pokemon. Besides rollout, Miltank can't necessarily do much to Ghastly, unless Ghastly is a male and then it can use Attract and only use rollout. If a trainer had a few Pokemon that could lower Miltank's accuracy and used a Ghastly, not only would Miltank miss way too often to make rollout viable, since rollout isn't even a base of 100% accuracy to start with, but it would have no alternative attack, and moves like Curse would whittle its HP down easily. But let's say that wasn't an option. Let's say someone just didn't have any of that and instead got the Machop. Well, that wouldn't be that bad either, because being a lower level would suck, yes, but being traded for would make it a boosted Pokemon. Boosting its experience next to the normal gym being a fighting type, Machop would obviously be a quick and easy option for taking down Whitney's gym thanks to the experience boost. But that still doesn't completely answer why Miltank is the worst, really. And let me interject. Miltank is an unevolved Pokemon, or a non-evolving Pokemon, meaning early on versus Pokemon like a first stage or a second stage doesn't even compare. Non-evolving Pokemon usually get a boost in their stats to compensate for them never evolving. This, generally speaking, wouldn't be a problem, but since it's so early on in the game, most players might have a starter or another Pokemon that might be a second stage, and if you're lucky, you might have a third stage Pokemon. But most of those Pokemon at the time are either too weak to go against a Pokemon like Miltank or are just too low leveled. In short, because Miltank is such a tanky, non-evolving Pokemon, it's really rough to try and battle it with a group of stage 1s or a few stage 2s. That doesn't mean it can't be done, and with the right strategy, defeating Miltank is quick and easy. So congrats, Birdkeeper Toby, on the sweet video. You saved me the trouble of explaining every intricate detail. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Protomario, and if Whitney gives you nightmares, give me a thumbs up and give her the middle finger. And as always, good gaming and God bless. No, fuck you, Miltank, no! God damn it! Fucking attract! Yeah! Fuck you, Tank, Whitney. Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. If you want to see my theories a day early, make sure to head over to my Patreon, where donators get a day early viewing of my newest theories. And follow me over on Twitter to see my updates about certain videos and access to some cool unlisted hidden content as well. If you don't have Twitter, I am on Tumblr too, so be sure to check out my videos on your preferred social networks or subscribe here on good old YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I don't plan on going anywhere soon, so I hope you keep supporting me by liking the video and sharing it where you can on Facebook or Twitter or other forums as well. Thank you again for taking a bit of time out to support me, and I hope to see you here next time on Pokemon Theory. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon Theories. Thanks.